The Digital Street Currency Platform Overview, powered by Radio Pushers, Music Hype Beast, and All Money is Legal, LLC. Shout out to my brother, Frank Emil. In 2024, it is getting harder and harder for artists to make money with their creative works. You have an idea, you go into the studio, you create a record, you pay for studio time, engineering, mix and mastering. You pay for cover art. You pay for marketing. You pay for a blog. You pay for ads to push the song. And then you make pennies in return. Sometimes you make nothing. Most of the time you're in the red because the money you invested, you never really get back. Remember, profit is any money over what it took to create the product. So if you spent $400 to create a product, and you only made $300, you are in the red $100. That is the life really of most artists for years. They distribute all this money. These DSPs make billions of dollars by you distributing music. And artists really, I'm talking about the real independent artists, they are left with the money that they've already invested given back to them through the payout. So it's really not balanced. With digital street currency, that changes. Imagine if every single artist was doing business with a company that shared the money with them. Let me give you a quick example. Devin Mill has a campaign right now that costs $85 if you were to purchase that. With that campaign comes 30 days of radio play on an iHeart radio station, which is 99.7 The Heat Miami. You also get a 20-minute podcast interview. You also get a editorial article written about you and placed on a Google News media outlet, musichypebeast.com. When you purchase that campaign for $85 or $100, Devin Mill makes between $25 and $35 from that campaign. You receive the service, he gets paid. Imagine if every single artist around the world was buying campaigns from each other and making money. Digital street currency is about empowering you financially, so therefore you can make more money with one transaction than you would with 10,000 streams or 10,000 views. The one thing that never goes out of demand are services that artists need to push their product out there. The difference is there is no platform that is revenue sharing with the artist. So when Devin Mill networks with another artist and they say, look, man, I got a single coming out, man. I don't have a big budget, but I need something that's legit, something that's going to work, something that can reach people, man. I need radio. I need an interview. I need a blog, man. And I want to network with some dope artists and work with a credible company. Cool. Here go my campaign. It's $85. Click on that. And when you pay for that, I also get paid $20 or $25 from that. So you support me too. Oh, I got you, fam. Let's go. Now that artist turns around and gets on digital street currency and tell other artists about the same situation. We have all the blogs. We have the radio. We have a network of over 500,000 people that you can have access to, real people, and network with. Facts. It's not about creating a bunch of content. It's about knowing how to create dope content, and most importantly, having the money to continuously create the content, and then having the audience consistency to make sure you're monetizing it. You can network with 100 artists a month and generate $2,500. Think about that for a minute. You can network with 30 artists a month and make $750. Do the math. When was the last time you received a check for $200 from a DSP without you having to pay for the streams? A lot of artists that pay for ads year after year after year, most of them don't even have listeners in their own city. Most of them don't even have listeners within 100 miles for them, 200 miles for them, 300 miles for them. Most of them are not even doing shows and getting paid and have a real consistent community of 1,000 super fans that really support them. Now you can generate revenue and reinvest it back into yourself so you can really build out a real company and make a name for yourself will eventually turn into a brand. A brand is something that people recognize by the name or by the logo. That's a brand. And you're trying to become that. You need revenue. You need income to do that, money. You need tenacity, unparalleled discipline, passion, and patience in order to make it through the storm. We are no longer going to be creating content month after month, day after day, year after year, and making pennies from it. Right now, at Radio Pushers, Music Hypebeast, and All Money is Legal, every artist that joins the Digital Street Currency platform will receive their own customized campaign with their image on it, their likeness, their name, with bona fide services that artists need. We can put them on multiple blogs. Doesn't matter. We have the radio stations. We have the network. We have over 25 podcasts. 10 are in the top 200 on Apple Podcasts. The Marathon Life, We Built Different, 24 Hip Hop Podcasts, Release Radar featuring Karish For Real. Again, people, every time now you shop with us, you're shopping with an artist because they are going to receive revenue from it. And once you purchase that campaign just for the 1 month, we want you to re-up on our Viral Dope campaign so you can get consistent services and really grow a fan base within 90 days to 1,000 people. And they get paid off that as well. It's time for artists to really re-examine their thinking and their psychological approach to this game. The smoke and mirrors is over with. Shoots and ladders is not happening. The game is too transparent now. You must have a real community of people supporting you if you are going to create something that is going to last forever. Most importantly, you need money to do it. Every month we give you 100 different artists that you can network with that we've already scouted, reached out to, and have all their information. You an artist, they're an artist. Everybody needs legitimate services. They can't deny that. A campaign for $85 or $100, that's nothing. It's all because what they're paying for is worth more than that anyway. That's why our podcast network is so valuable. Our iHeartRadio airplays monetized with all PROs. We're on a Google News blog at musichypebeast.com or 24 Hip Hop or whatever we want to do with them. We got multiple blogs we can put them on. The thing is, you have an outlet for them that's real, safe, and credible, and give them real visibility for $100 or less. And you get paid. Think about what it takes to make $25 from Spotify right now. How many organic streams you need? Apple is making a big change. Just Google the change to an Apple pre-order. iTunes changes. Spotify changed their rates. YouTube made certain adjustments. When you do the Digital Street Currency platform, you also get 1 year of radio airplay on 99.7 The Heat. And you get a year worth of podcast interviews with us to promote your brand. You're on a real podcast network that's doing real numbers. Most importantly, you have access to our PR network. So anytime you need something, we got you. And it comes with distribution. And our distribution covers Peloton and JPay and all the other platforms. So we got you covered on that as well. Welcome to the next level, Digital Street Currency. You pay one price for the entire year. Right now, it's $350 for the entire year. That's it. But it's for hustlers, entrepreneurs, and people that really want to monetize. You cannot be lazy. Because every single artist you talk to, they're going to support you, you're going to support them, and you're going to make sure that they are getting credible service, and you're going to make sure they jump on Digital Street Currency because you get paid from that as well. Let's make money the right way, the credible way, the honorable way. Welcome to the new face of financial freedom, digital street currency. Let's get it, people. The GOAT, the Marathon Life.